guess based on examples in a pattern. A counterexample is one example that disproves a conjecture. So let's take a look at this example. Algebraic equation and a table of values for n with the result for t. After looking at the table, Pablo makes this conjecture. The value of the product of n subtract 1, n subtract 2, and n subtract 3 is 0 for any whole number value of n. Is this a valid or true conjecture? Is this always going to work? Let's try some numbers. Let's continue the pattern. If n was 4, let's double check that. We would get 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2, and 4 minus 3. And our t value would be, let's see here, 3 times 2 times 1, which gets us 6. So 6 equals t. That's definitely false. So what's a counterexample? We just created a counterexample to prove that it was false. Right? This is our work for the counterexample. Another example, Arthur is making figures for a graphic art project. He drew polygons and some of their diagonals. Based on these examples, Arthur made this conjecture. If a convex polygon has n sides, then there are n minus 3 diagonals. Drawn from any given vertex of the polygon. So we can work out a couple. Let's take a look. Let's see, he ends with a hexagon. We can go with an octagon then. I'll pick this point. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 minus 3 does equal 5. I would proceed on and double check with a couple other ones, like a decagon perhaps. But here's that this is true. So we don't have a counterexample that we can provide to disprove Arthur. Okay. That concludes our lesson for today.